shit. Hey man, what's happening? What's the word? You feel me? You dig? It's your boy Kemuel Amir. We back with some more reacts, my nigga. Come on. Cause you young nigga thirsty. Anyways, we back with some more reacts. And today we're reacting to Hulk versus Godzilla. Death battle. Yep, you heard that right, folks. Hulk versus Godzilla. The Green Brute versus Japan's sea monster. The Japanese Loch Ness monster. I really don't know what to say about this. I mean, who I feel like is gonna win, I'm gonna place my bets on. I'm gonna have to say Hulk because that's the one that I know about. I don't really know that much or too much on Godzilla lore or Godzilla to say Godzilla would be Hulk. So right now I'm saying Hulk. Before we start the video, please like, comment, subscribe, join the society. Go ahead and comment down below what else you guys like to see. And shit, follow me for more. You feel me? You dig? Let's get right into it. Before we get right into it, I would just like to pause and say, damn, look at them shins. Nigga, look at them fucking kneecaps. My God. Do you think he overweight? Like, be for real.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the King of the Monsters. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
The Hulk is the personification of the enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to have control that, we have to control that enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Bill Bixby. I don't know who Bill Bixby is, but...
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than...
Or else that man would be booty butt naked. You know, there's a comic where he has smashed She-Hulk in front of everyone, like in the middle of the street, in the middle of the city. While they was fighting, he got to clapping cheeks. And she took it the entire time. The whole city just felt the tremors, just felt the earthquakes. And then once they were done, they were done. Crazy shit.
And 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound, and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say World Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. By himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammerman. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read people's minds? Oh, also, he can...
This nigga... So you telling me that this nigga... The nigga that can kill anything, a nigga that can shatter the earth with just his bare fist can also read your mind? And shoot lasers out his eyes? Okay, so we don't have to let this nigga fly to be the fucking green Superman of this fucking... The fuck? I thought them niggas got Blue Marvel. Okay? You have Blue... This nigga Hulk can read your mind? But he's not smart enough to use his own, but he can read yours? And act upon it?
See ghosts! And give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash!
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma!
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell!
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce!
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider.
Don't forget Peter. Don't forget Big P.
Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. Hey, can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of Gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all, the dark side of the one above all.
That's right, God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
I can't get over this nigga knowing how to shoot lasers out of his eyes and can read your mind. Do you understand how scary that is in the Marvel
The year
universe?
was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes, and the most epic roar ever.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around. Not in...
Motherfucker. Nigga, 27? Different? Like it's not like some upgrade type of Super Saiyan like thing for this nigga. It's 27 different Godzillas. Wait, these niggas been fucking? He got a family? Is it she?
Including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of Kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing.
Anyways, aka King of the Monsters weighs 20k tons at minimum. My god. 50 feet at minimum. He transformed into Santa Claus? President of the USA.
On the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech, piloted by Hatsune Miku?
There's also a number of era exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
Atomic breath, adaptive evolution, amphibious nature, energy absorption and conversion, flight, this nigga's Magneto on the shits. Them nigga said get in the field. Nuclear pulse? Nuclear pulse? Phased array radar. Rapid regeneration.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes.
Reality casual.
Effectively
This nigga got reality manipulation. My God.
a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them. After Charles Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson
so
for
homie-
Dr. Pepper? Fine,
homie was
let's
out
talk
here.
about when his presence boiled
Nigga was out here in them dunks? Getting nigga dunking?
the entire Arctic
I know that
Ocean,
dude.
or how he
Like
picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath at Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
To dissolve molecules. These niggas created bombs to fuck up reality. Just for this nigga, Godzilla. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. I didn't know Godzilla was equipped like this. Nah, that nigga keep that fire on him. He got the toolies on him. I'm gonna still stick with Hulk. My guns is gonna go with Hulk. I don't know.
Yeah, he got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot,
this
his
nigga's
bones
immortal.
summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He's stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's 2 types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On 2 legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more as archetype.
Nigga got that Tokyo Ghoul Kagune? I wasn't fully put on game. You know what I mean? Godzilla, I wasn't aware of your game. Nigga, I gotta let him cook.
Distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way, if something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to say such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, Hawaii Robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey,
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it, because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Look at the skulls, gaze into their eyes. Now you are completely hypnotized.
Hold up, cause I think they just promoting their shit. I'm finna put my phone on the charger real fast. Alright, there it is. Is they just finna be talking about? Yeah, they is the slime.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Team Hope, that's all I know.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
Hold on, I wanna make sure that y'all can hear me, cause these niggas is boxing already, ain't they? Hold on, chat. Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. These niggas is boxing already, ain't they? Damn, that apple back. Hold on, niggas moving like a flying Grayson. Ugh. Nigga, Spider-Man, who nigga? I know. that you see them tricks and stunts in the air. My God. The agility is immaculate. Oh, God.
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want
Straight
any
up, fuck
trouble.
that nigga up.
Hulk stays.
That nigga just put his jaw back in place. My God, did he just laser that nigga?
You think you're strong? I scar the world.
Boy, is this the same Hulk that's like going? This has to be the same Hulk off Marvel Rivals, bruh. Am I tripping? It's the same Hulk on Marvel Rivals when you do your ultimate form and everything. Look at how he built. Yep, that is him. Damn. Me and his ass. Bruh. Y'all know you just seen that. Godzilla said stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, nigga. Shit. Did it to him. Put them hands in his life, nigga. Hey, show that nigga we ain't playing around with no type of monster around here. Not around these parts, you know what I mean? Damn, turn that nigga into a whole damn figurine. A statue, a monument.
Lizard.
Yup. Dumbass lizard. Oh shit, is this Ultima? Okay, so this is Ultima. Interesting. Because Godzilla would change the reality to break the door, so of course Hulk could still break the door. Or Godzilla would change it to like lock it. Interesting.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is
Days?
spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are.
Now why would your dumb ass even do that
How
shit?
does it work? Well, smash.
Damn.
Trillion to one and rising.
Damn.
That's the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive.
Okay, so Bruce can understand.
1,000 times. 1,000,000. 1,000,000,000,000. I just need one.
So I mean, like, I ain't seen Godzilla break out of comics like that. You know what I mean? I'm sure he was with Charles Barkley, but Charles Barkley
You
went
did
into the
it,
comics.
guy. We did it.
KO! Okay, run this by me. What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction-level events, tag beyond light-speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets.
Godzilla has defeated
However,
Superman.
the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked
Oh,
to the
okay, cool.
crossroads.
'Cause they
In
had
a
less
straight
power
fight
in their-
with a
from their
classic
main line.
Godzilla,
I mean, their main
616
timeline
Hulk
counterparts.
smashes the
So
power
Godzilla
advantage.
ain't really
But
defeat
factoring
Superman
in
like
Ultima
that.
changes things.
We still in
the
there.
entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and
Okay,
stats.
so it was
Especially
equal.
when you look at their immortality.
This was
shit
practically
has to
a
be 50-50
never-ending
too.
death loop. Even with
Like,
their healing factors,
literally.
both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher
But
dimensional
Godzilla-
entity
yeah, he
could always
kept-
summon a replacement Godzilla
I'm saying.
avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he
Okay.
should be able to reach through a singular point.
Who is he grabbing? Is that a is that like a variant of Gwenpool or something?
But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond
So
our
Hulk and Bruce
understanding.
working
Who
together
made a
did that
device
shit.
with those
Word,
particles
okay.
that break space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a
Hulk's
supercomputer
real
that scanned the
superpower-
infinite multiverse
Hulk's real superpower in this whole entire shit is really just Bruce Banner.
with the speed of a
That's
hypermind,
really what I'm
like
getting.
the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate
shit,
nullifier.
man.
It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man was the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Next time on Death Battle.
I like that. Who this? Who they? Oh, I know who Death Battle is.
Subscribe and
Ruby
join as a member.
versus. I know who Maka is, but I don't know who Ruby is. Ruby versus Maka. Hey, y'all let me know in the comment section who is Ruby. Chad, who the hell is Ruby? It's 10:19. Let's see what these niggas doing now. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. You guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join the society. Go ahead and comment down below what you guys would like to see from me and for me to react to. I got a bunch of things reacting to. Just gonna find a bunch of shit. I'm gonna make it, gonna do it. That's how I don't know. That's how I'm just gonna keep building. Anyways, y'all deuces. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Be breezy. Stay easy. Stay positive. Deuces again.